Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm so excited to share today's featured collection with you. In today's video, we're diving into the fascinating world of U.S. regular issue stamps, also known as definitive stamps, starting with Scott No. 1, the very first U.S. postage stamp issued back in 1847. From that historic beginning, we'll explore how these humble, everyday stamps evolved over nearly 2 centuries, from engraved portraits of Franklin and Washington to the modern forever stamps we use today. If you've ever wondered how U.S. postage changed over time, this is your definitive guide to definitives. For more details or to make a purchase from our curated stamp collection, visit our website at DreamTrophy.net. If you enjoy content like this and would like to support our work, consider making a donation using the link in the description. Every contribution helps us grow and create more educational videos just for you. And don't forget, hit subscribe, like, share, and tap that bell icon so you never miss a new upload. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and Etsy for even more philatelic content and collector updates. As a special thank you, all subscribers who turn on notifications and make a purchase through our channel will receive 10% off using the promo code DISCOUNT10. Section 1. What are regular issues? Regular issues, also called definitive stamps, form the very core of the United States postage system. Unlike commemorative stamps, which celebrate events or figures with limited print runs, regular issues are made for daily practical use. From their very first release in 1847, these stamps have served as the workhorses of American mail, appearing on letters, packages, and postcards for generations. But their role goes far beyond logistics. They symbolize national identity, continuity, and the quiet evolution of American history, captured in ink and paper. Section 2. Purpose and functionality. Printed in massive quantities, regular issues are designed for long-term, continuous use, often remaining valid for years, sometimes even decades. They cover standard mailing needs like sending a letter or a package, and their designs reflect that function, often featuring presidents, patriotic symbols, or timeless objects. Because they must stay current with postal rate changes, inflation, and technological shifts, the same design may be reprinted with slight variations, changes in color, paper type, denomination, or printing style. To a casual observer, they may seem the same, but to a collector, every detail tells a deeper story. Section 3. The first stamps. 1847. The first regular issues were released on July 1, 1847, marking the beginning of prepaid postage in the United States. There were 2 stamps: a 5-cent stamp featuring Benjamin Franklin, the nation's first postmaster general, and a 10-cent stamp featuring George Washington, the country's founding president. Franklin represented America's early communication infrastructure. Washington stood for unity, strength, and the spirit of a new nation. Together, their portraits ushered in a new era, where postage could be paid in advance, transforming how Americans sent and received mail. Section 4. Before prepaid postage. Prior to 1847, the person receiving the mail was usually responsible for paying the postage. This was not only inconvenient, it was also unpredictable. The 1847 regular issues introduced a prepaid system, simplifying the mailing process and laying the groundwork for modern postal service as we know it. What began as a shift in process became a revolution in communication. Section 5. The Classic Period, 1847 to 1870s. As the decades passed, regular issues began to evolve. The 1851 to 1861 series introduced new denominations and more detailed engravings, featuring leaders like Thomas Jefferson. The 1861 series, released during the Civil War, included patriotic redesigns and security measures to prevent misuse by the Confederacy. And in 1869, the post office broke tradition with the short-lived but iconic pictorial issue, showcasing trains, post riders, and symbolic imagery beyond presidential portraits. Though controversial at the time, the 1869 pictorials are now highly sought after by collectors. Section 6. The Washington-Franklin Era, 1908 to 1922. From 1908 to 1922, U.S. definitive stamps were dominated by just 2 figures, George Washington and Benjamin Franklin. But within those familiar faces lies one of the most complex and studied chapters in U.S. philately. These stamps were issued in numerous denominations, printed on different papers with varying watermarks, perforations, and color shades. For collectors, even the subtlest detail, a slightly different hue, a different paper texture, can signify an entirely distinct variety. This era is a puzzle box of discovery, rewarding careful study and deep passion. Section 7, Evolution after 1920. After the Washington-Franklin period ended, new regular issues brought fresh faces and updated styles. The 1938 Presidential Series, or Prexes, honored every president up to Franklin D. Roosevelt. The Liberty Series in 1954 reflected Cold War ideals with symbols like the Statue of Liberty and the Liberty Bell. Prominent American Series, 1965 to 1978, introduced non-presidential figures such as scientists, artists, and educators. The Great American Series followed in the 1980s and 90s, with elegant engravings and a focus on diversity. And in the American Design Series, 2002 to 2012, everyday objects like furniture, tools, and household items became the stars, celebrating American craftsmanship. Section 8, Modern Definitives. Today, regular issues take the form of forever stamps and non-denominated issues. You've probably used them yourself. Stamps featuring the U.S. flag, national parks, or simply the word forever. They're printed using modern technologies like offset or digital presses, but their function and spirit remain true to their 1847 origins. Section 9, Why collectors love regular issues. So why are regular issues so important to collectors? First, there's the depth. Subtle differences in ink, gum, or perforation can make all the difference. Second, there's the history. Every stamp reflects a moment in America's evolution, politically, economically, and culturally. Third, they're accessible. Because many were produced in high volumes, they remain affordable, perfect for beginners and experts alike. And finally, they offer the joy of specialization. Whether it's the Prexes, the Washington Franklins, or the Great Americans, collectors can spend years mastering just one series. Section 10, How to identify a regular issue. Not sure if your stamp is a regular issue? Look for these signs. It usually lacks a commemorative date. It may belong to a long-running series. It often features a standard value like 1 cent, 5 cents, or forever. And it typically depicts traditional subjects, presidents, flags, or symbols of democracy, rather than one-time events or pop culture icons. Section 11, The Enduring Legacy. From their historic launch in 1847 to the forever stamps of today, regular issues have quietly chronicled the American experience. Through wars, innovations, cultural shifts, and global change. They aren't just postage. They're miniature time capsules, each one holding a moment, a message, a memory. They are, and always will be, a cornerstone of American identity. Enduring, evolving, and essential. Outro call to action. If you enjoyed this journey through U.S. regular issues, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you'll be the first to see our newest videos. For a limited time, subscribers who turn on notifications and shop through our channel will receive 10% off their order using promo code DISCOUNT10. Click the link below to explore our full collection. DreamTrophy.net. And if you'd like to support the channel, you can make a donation using the link in the description. Every bit helps, and your support means the world to us. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.